Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to KingsCrew versus something memey about Turbine. What is it? What is it? Gosh, bring back Turbine deathmatch. And actually, I agree. Turbine. Why isn't Turbine an MGE, dude? That would be awesome for scouts. Put it in. Okay, let's get to this. We got Invite TF2 serious biz. Look at that rollout. Wow. He is on the spire controlling Biz. And then bomb again at Lucrative. Goes behind him to Valley. And then Dingo. Dog and Lucrative. And then, oh, actually, Dingo taken out by Felon. Felon, old school legend of TF2. And Monathan, Monathan Jekyll flying around. In the end, though, bring back Turbine DM. Throwing it down. And fiercely taking that Sunshine mid. I'm all out of coffee. Maybe what I should have been doing while I was playing Minesweeper. Also missing the free cap on Spire, but no big deal. Flying through some walls here as we're going to see where they want to take this Uber charge. Slowly making the decision. And pushing through right, just real hard with Max leading the way. And Happy Cool down low, jumping around for quite a while, dodging a lot of the damage, but eventually taken out. We're still getting some pressure on point. Chair user also doing a good job of just kind of like lurking, just being a threat, not taking a lot of damage. KingsCrew give up that first round pretty quickly. In under 2 minutes, a minute 52. Let's run down the team real quick here. We got Marmaloo, chair user on the soldiers, Dingo on Demo Man, Max and Happy Cool on Scout, Phantom on the medic. Marmaloo going forward, going back and forth. Felon going over to Valley. Chilling there for a second before he jumps back out again. Gets skipped over by Dingo. The second rocket kind of off the point as well. Phantom hiding in the corner, doing all right. Dingo hitting the pipe on Monathan Jekyll. And KingsCrew this time escaping out of Cafe. Will be able to set up a defense on a second. But look at that pressure through Valley. Max already out here. They won't have the Uber charge quite yet. Lucrative having to back up further. Rio gets a pipe kill on chair user. He's still isolated out there, though, and Lucrative having to back up. So Rio is going to be completely isolated here. Nice pipes by him. Gets the kill on Happy Cool. Is one-on-one with the medic. Down low. Dingo goes down. Does get that kill on Lucrative. So, unfortunately, my boy, Lucrative going down. So, someone pointing out in chat, I believe it was Marxist. I think chair user is Mason? I don't know. Certainly a Mason in TF2 history, and also one in Dota history. I think similarly sort of considered a troll as well as considered very talented. Dingo getting pressured on and taken out. So that it does create an opening for KingsCrew. Felon flying around, does get the kill. You could see him flinging his rocket launcher around madly. We didn't have his perspective on, but he did get that rocket to connect. I don't know. That was Monster with the O. Excuse me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap up this TF2 after this match. I'm gonna drink some coffee, stretch my legs just a little bit, and then fire up a Dota 2 stream. Stream some matches for a while. Rio getting a 2K. And then the next couple days, it's going to be a Dota 2 major. So if that is your thing, please tune in because I will be streaming it here. We'll be a little bit delayed instead of live like the big stream production. But you will be able to get to see your main man, Eckstein, TF2 caster extraordinaire, casting some Dota. So I would appreciate it if you tuned in. Those are going to be going late night, so that's part of why I'm just going to be staying up late night and doing some gaming. And then next week, for sure, we're going to be resuming the TF2 casting. And if there's any TF2 games tomorrow, I think the Dota starts at 8 p.m. Pacific. If there's any TF2 games before that tomorrow, definitely a possibility I might jump into and stream those. Happy Cool is Phelps. Okay. Do have some aliases. And also Bobo Jenkins coming in to cheer for the crew as Rio gets taken out. They do have at least control of middle, which gives them a bit of an upper ground here. Literally taking the high ground while they're just waiting for Rio, who's been playing pretty fire so far, to respawn and come back into action. Bit of a classic TF2 standoff right now, as the teams both have overcharged. Defensive team not really going to rotate. Offensive team just taking their time. They have shifted positions to be more offensive. Here comes the super high bomb in. Lucrative backs up, but unfortunately Rio does get taken out there. Paul Dog chewed up as well and put out to pasture. 4 people on the point for KingsCrew. They're trying to stand tall here as their reinforcements 3 seconds away. Might get forced to use this Uber charge, but since it's 4 people local, they shouldn't have to split too much. Should be able to keep these players. Oh, I was going to say keep these players up, but instead Monster goes down. Felon, the pressure is relieved against him, and he's just going to back up. So the middle point is going to get flipped. Paul Dog went to live on a farm in the country. Good to see some activity in the chat. Yow. Make sure to drop your reactions. Enjoy alongside your fellow fans. Paul Dog over the top here. Felon doing some spam on Valley. Glad to have everybody joining us here tonight. Get back in the swing of things, streaming and trying to make more content for everybody. We have 2 streams from last night up on the channel. Going to be more streaming next week, as I mentioned. As Bring Back Turbine Deathmatch is now in control of mid, but they are the ones not quite pushing the gas on offense. And actually, Marmalou gets completely stuffed mid-air. Wish my camera was a little bit closer to catch that, but, you know, eagle-eyed viewers should have seen that clearly. Has a pretty good exchange. But KingsCrew not feeling the initiative, even though they're down 1-0. Not feeling the initiative to push forward here. Shout out to Champa, who is playing Quake Champions on behalf of KingsCrew, and formerly from the TF2 community. Gave me a retweet for my post about KingsCrew yesterday on Twitter. And we do have Paul Dog getting up top and getting shoved away. In response, we are going to have the pressure from Marmalou. Does trade with Rio, so that's actually a pretty good exchange. Paul Dog taking some damage. Gets the kill on Max, and KingsCrew going to be up. Will they push here? 5-on-4, not a 6v5, so that 1-person advantage a little bit more significant. Excuse me. Okay. Situation just chilling, and the team using the tag CTF, Bring Back Turbine DM, are fairly comfortable with this. Happy Cool, who Marxist said was Phelps, working on the side. Slow push from Turbine here, but they are starting to get in the door. Marmalou has gotten taken out on the side. Uber's exchanged here, and Chair User a bit more banged up than Paul Dog is. Paul Dog gets good penetration at first, but now picked out of the air. I'm not sure if there was an arrow attempt. I heard an arrow heal go out there. Felon also on the roof now. And good arrow in tight there. But KingsCrew losing too many players there. Both of their scouts going down based off the spawn timers are at the same time. Now pressure in here from Bring Back Turbine Deathmatch. Using those deathmatch skills alongside their superior numbers. Not going for the Spire capture right now. Trying to get the kill on Rio. But now having to fall back a bit to get the capture. Dingo actually completely isolated. A little sloppy from him. Left out alone. He gets lost. And now it's Rio getting a little lost. I know that this corner right there, that's one of those map awareness spots where you just get a little stuck there sometimes, backing up into the corner instead of through the shutter. And I think that sort of happened to Rio there. Paul Dog goes down as well, so KingsCrew certainly backed up a bit, and all of their strong defense might be for naught. Lucrative under some panic, but I say a lot with my hesitation. That was not quite the best overcharge. Medic, very stressful. I was playing some Dota today, and one of the guys on the Dota team was like, I feel so stressed out playing this one guy. And I actually, somebody else on that team, different character, I was like, I would feel more stressed out playing as that guy. Basically what I'm getting at is the same situation as the medic, where you have this obligation of when do I push one button, and when you push that one button, it makes a very big difference. Oh my god! As when do you flash? So let's run that back. Let's run that back. We got some downtime here, because as I was describing the circumstances and the pressures around the class of medic, Phantom, he didn't even do anything wrong. It's just about the pressures of when you click. And Happy Cool died right in front of him, and he hadn't clicked yet. And if he had previously clicked, which there was no reason to, and Happy Cool would have been fine. So okay, yeah, you're fine. You didn't click. It was okay. And then he heals the scout and then moved forward, and that was fine clicking. That was fine usage of the Uber. But then he doesn't turn around and doesn't flash Dingo right before Dingo dies. And so then that means that whole Uber charge was wasted. And in fact, it was wrong to click there. You shouldn't have clicked there. And it's just that pressure. It makes the medic look bad in that circumstances because you clicked and then you didn't get the flash, and then and it's just pressure on this class. You have to be able to deal with that as an esports gamer. So even to not get too specific, to anonymize the story a bit. Someone was just telling me about they were playing with a team they don't normally play with, and one of the teammates, and that teammate just kind of talking about feeling the pressure even though nobody was pressuring them, and obviously playing not very well based off of not feeling that pressure. Another interesting exchange there, as they didn't quite want to push. They were trying to feel it out. Looks like they went for the bomb to see about the pop. Again, just in terms of philosophies, or if you're really going to commit, you could have Ubered that soldier in, so he could have just gotten that speed bomb with a lot of health, but that wasn't really the intent there. They were just trying to find the combo. They did not find the combo. Combo set up kind of on the unusual side, and Dingo gets sniped down by Felon, so the Uber is going to get ran out. And this is something I love. We have the mini sentry engineer from Chair User. What the F happened to TF2 while I was gone? Because people must have been paying attention to the bullshit that I was running. Or wait, no, never mind. There's no teleporter. Chair User, you have failed me. I take it back. He was not paying attention. You need the teleporter here. So I don't know the circumstances, but if you come up as pocket engineer while your team holds Spire and you're not using the teleporter, you're doing it wrong, buddy. Gosh darn it. So I feel like, I've been sort of away and active from the TF2 community, but I chime in on Twitter, whether it's to razz Banny or to side with Banny. Basically, that's what I do on TF2 Twitter these days. But lately, I didn't really chime into the latest, discussion, but it does. I chatted with Bear kind of privately on the side. I had a few messages, And lately, it does seem like there's a lot of, you know, progressive thought on, you know, unlocks and even just what it, you know, what it means to play TF2. Like, people are more open-minded about what in the past might be considered bogus strategies. See if these guys do say anything snarky about the engineer. But, you know, like, this is Invite TF2, and we are seeing a legitimate pocket engineer strat, you know. Maybe, you know, I don't care. Maybe there was some slight trolling there. You know, where he says we got the lead, whatever. This mini sentry is just going to do this thing. I'm kind of just joking around. I don't care. People should be able to express themselves in TF2 without being it being a big deal. He was completely wrong to not have that teleporter. And Mark's is backing me up here, but I was running it back in the day, like 3 seasons ago for the Burnsiders, and in some Face It pugs. But, you know, Pocket Engineer on pushes sometimes just, like, really feels ineffective. Like, you're just waiting to babysit the medic after the Uber fails. So why not run the Engineer? I submitted a play to the top 10 plays of the month, but I mean, I viewed it as, like, number 11, but it didn't make the cut as we watched this push. Okay. I was holding judgment for a half second there as Happy Cool goes down. And then I will regale you with tales of my glory that probably weren't really all that awesome. But a top 12 play of a top 10 plays of the month was me on the Burnsiders dropping a teleporter as Pocket Engineer. And then I ran in with our roamer, and I got damage on their demo, and their demo died. And then I respawned, took the telly as Turbine here. Very solidly effective off Uber push. Just get big frags, relying on that deathmatch. All right, back to the important stuff. I put a lot of damage on the demo man. I died. Our roamer got the kill on the demo man. He died. I take the teleporter. I go running in. I drop a mini sentry. I get on the point. I pressure the point. I get it halfway captured. They spend a lot of people trying to kill me. My sentry gun gets 3 kills. My roamer bombs in. We get the capture. I get an assist. 3 kills and an assist. It was glorious. All right. Right now, Felon going for the big bomb. Can't quite get in there on Phantom with the damage. Does push the whole team backwards. Marmalou pushed up against the wall and taken down, but with an extra player. Turbine pushing in. The capture finalized, though, by a KingsCrew. That'll help them up if they can kind of recover here. Lucrative stuck in a rock, in between a rock and a hard spot, and gets punished for that. Monster here trying to pull off some monster plays and choke. Not quite going to happen. We do get the forward spawn from Paul Dog, which will help them hold second in return, but doesn't quite have it happen. Oh, cursor's on screen when I'm Alt-Tab looking at chat. That must be what's going on. I know how to fix that, I think, in the futures. Plus, now you guys are onto my secrets, you know, when I'm, like, not really looking at the camera. Shucks. Okay, Max doesn't quite get through choke here. Overcharge used on him. So we follow the bomb in. Sentry over on that right-hand side. And good fight here. Felon almost dies. I'm trying to keep him in my vision. Oh, what the hey? And Felon has survived. Still sort of waiting for that arrow, but then he's just like, okay. And Phantom got out. Must have escaped fairly early there in that fight. Must have determined that it was not going to happen. Hey, thanks, not Don yet. You take care, though, bud. Okay, so CTF in control of mid. As this first half kind of starting to drag on a bit. I've sort of lost track of my sense of time, but considering that this match started just a little bit late, whatnot, like probably are hitting our half timer fairly soon here. Oh man, I heard the sizzle, and indeed it was our boy, not our well, Lucrative's our boy. I was sorry, don't make much sense. The soldier getting the kill. Our boy Lucrative going down with the drop. KingsCrew not going to be able to get the cap on the point. And might get pushed off of Spire as well, as we do have a big soldier fight here. Marmalou, oh yeah, it was Marmalou who got the pick on Lucrative. And the Spire is going to get captured here. Marmalou is still alive. Bring back Turbine DM. Really bringing some solid aggression here. And at this point, they earlier were playing a little bit passively. Didn't really mind so much the pace of the game. But now they're just trying to close it out. Bringing some good aggression. And flipping back and forth. They've lost Phantom here. But without the Ubercharge on Lucrative, they just need to fight it out. Chair User gets destroyed. But Max and Happy Cool, still pretty much full health, are going to get the capture and the 3-0 halftime. So, solid first half for Bring Back Turbine Deathmatch. Let me see if I can check some scores real quick. Ooh, Mentality Esports, who lost to Froyotech yesterday, but did get 2 rounds, are up 3-1 up against Ascent. I see that the Froyotech game is not live, which must mean that indeed Froyotech won. Spoiler alert. A 5-0 victory. Also Meat Market 5-0. So by the transitive property, that means that KingsCrew is better than Velocity Esports, because at least they got some rounds off of Meat Market. That's some quick maths for you guys. Froyotech destroying Hell's Kitchen in 18 minutes. Meat Market destroying Velocity Esports in almost 22 minutes. Meat Market looked like Corsa and Alex.exe, the big fraggers. Lucrative pointed out to me that Corsa was a big DPM man yesterday against them. It looks like that's a similar story tonight. 352 DPM. Oh, shit. 19 frags, 3 deaths. Same amount of deaths as his medic May. That's pretty ridiculous. Nursey dying once over in the Froyotech game. Shout out to Eric, at least unofficial Portland Burnsider, for being from the Oregon area. You're a long way from Logjam. Chair User saying, I know I'm looking for 2 new scouts. Know anybody? Shout out to our new line of Portland Burnsider merchandise, and also our old XTV merchandise making a reappearance on there. I'm going to order a Burnsiders sweater and a Burnsiders coffee mug. Don't really need the coffee mug. Could use that sweater. Also, make sure to check out the baby onesies for offer. Oh man, I thought we were going live here. I'm like this close. I'm this close to playing some Minesweeper. I'm just trying to recover for the second half here, though, real quick. But I mean, we might have to do it. We might have to do it. Okay. Okay. I wasn't very far into that, but actually that was record-breaking pace. A lot of that might have seemed like guessing, but it actually was not. Oh, that was... I had to do it. Okay. What about the Minesweeper, he says. I'm not quite sure. Oh. Man. My Minesweeper getting interrupted with the second half. Man. JK, of course. As the KingsCrew down 3-0. Oh, Marmalou. No skip jump. Perfection for him. Dingo is going to get a nice slide. A little bit slower than Rio. Unfortunately. Paul Dog doing the big jump over to the Tetris. Nice rocket right on top of Phantom. And Felon. Oh. Ooh, landed on the health pack. Maybe he landed directly on the health pack. I didn't quite get the full vision of that. And the second follow-up bomb doesn't quite happen. Paul Dog is going to be able to grab the pack. Is just going to get thrown into distraction mode here, though, as Dingo, wow, takes a bite out of him. Top Dog, Dingo. As bring back Turbine Deathmatch. Nice simultaneous bomb onto the ledge. Marmalou then gets an arrow to get the big heal. Dingo also getting an arrow. Spire being captured as Marmalou pushing forward on the right-hand side, shoving some people back. And there goes Max. Ooh. Marmalou jumping forward. No, taken out. We do have Felon on the snipes coming out here. I want to see our boy. He got a big snipe earlier today. Looking at dungeon. We also got Monster. Oh, we have the double snipes. And we also have the double spy. Wow. I mean, I defended the pocket engineer. Oh, lucrative with the stab. Huge stab. Do they expect the second spy? I think at this point, now that the sentry's down. Oh, no, man. Dang. Okay, well, they're pushing in. Oh, it looks like the Uber charge got forced, so that's probably why he decloaked and just kind of went for it. I was hoping that he was going to just wait for lucrative to come out and then go for the stab there. I'm still just a little stuffed up. I think you guys can hear the mucus in the back of my throat. I did top 10 commentary this morning, so also throat maybe a little bit worked. Look for that next couple days from Lucky Luke. Should be a lot of fun. Was a good episode. Max going down. KingsCrew just trying to build real quick here. Do have a slight build advantage. Felon back on the snipes. As Max going to snipe as well. Just trying to see through outlines where Max is. And see, at least for Felon, it's not really going to work out. Monster might have a better look at it. Monathan Jekyll on the engineer. Max staying out here. Oh, we do have the engineer again from chair user. Okay, I have to check. I have to check. Give me a good perspective. I almost started dropping some unneeded vulgarities. Dude, chair user. Chair user. Chair user. Man, bro. It's so simple, dude. This is like part of the beauty of running Pocket Engineer is the teleporter, because basically you push in with an uber charge, your medic backs out, and then you dry push with numbers advantage. Either that or you push with like uber charge and then just like, I don't know, you push with, you suicide and then uber charge, and then your suicide comes back quicker because you have teleporter. Like it really is simple stuff. I hate to be that guy who's like trying to tell invite players how to play when I'm clearly not an invite player. But if you're gonna go Pocket Engineer, you need to build out teleporter. Marmaloo? He's spinning in circles, but Marmaloo might have seen him. No, Marmaloo did not. And the Phantom gets stabbed as Marmaloo is spinning in circles. It tells you something about, you know, how Turbine feels about this. But, you know, they're here to have fun. And I'm not complaining. I mean, I think that, you know, anybody complains about like these sort of shenanigans or this sort of slowdown, you know, like you have to come up with format solutions, not solutions or complaints about the game, because this is TF2. This is beautiful. This is, you know, a spy ready at medic and choke just because he has to. It's beautiful TF2. It is what it is. You know, if teams are being too slow or too cheesy or whatever, then games just need to end faster. You know, like it's not a big problem. It's fine to see teams do this sort of stuff. I don't really care. Chair user coming in with that Tommy Slav. He's trying to get on point here. We have the sentry gun going down. Phantom getting sniped down by Paul Dog, so not Felon. It's going to be Paul Dog on the snipes. And Marmaloo, good rockets, gets the kill on Lucrative. Ooh, but Paul Dog coming back off of Sniper. Delaying very nicely as well as Felon gets the finish up. Rio in there as well, so they're going to hold the defense. Ooh, Happy Cool. Wow, destroyed by Felon. Wait, I don't think those raffles were recently. I'm not sure. Okay, obviously some laughs were being had by those guys earlier. As Lucrative goes down to Marmaloo though. So KingsCrew having some difficulties here up against Bring Back Turbine Deathmatch crew. Very sharp. Marmaloo in particular. Doing a good job with his deathmatch. Moving in slowly. Good patience on him with those rockets. And that should just, you know, quick lesson for aspiring TF2 people. You know, just have patience sometimes when you're firing rockets. You know, like, you can't fire a rocket if you just fired a rocket. And sometimes the timing is more important than getting the rocket out immediately. So I should get on to mid. Oh, it's Marmaloo, big bomb. One of the things he's known for. He gets the kill on Rio. Marmaloo goes down to the arrow. He was really banged up. And KingsCrew. Paul Dog having to back up a little bit. He gets easy pickings for Happy Cool. Also finishes off Monster. And now he's in a 1v1. Monathan Jaikol gets taken out. And Lucrative ends up having to run away. Disconnected from Felon, who's on the other side of mid. Rio does get the kill on Chair User, so that helps keep Lucrative alive. But with Felon behind, they're going to lose mid fight nonetheless. So facing a loss here with one more round. They're going to have to run this all the way back. But KingsCrew looking to still play aggressive here, which is good. You got to play for the win. You can't just park up on second and be like, we have an uber charge advantage. Let's wait for them to come in. Like, if you want to at least turn this game around at all, or at least get some valuable practice, you have to play to win. So, Marmaloo goes down here, and KingsCrew have the uber charge here. Not quite able to get enough pressure on Phantom early here. Looks like they will surge forward with the uber charge now. Rio getting it used on him. Chair user lurking as KingsCrew lose 2. Looks like the fight got spread out pretty well. Marmalou getting a kill on Monster. Chair user trying to rotate now. I feel like if he had just gone for that flank, that might have worked out a little bit better for him. Excuse me. As something in my throat as chair user and Rio trading there. Rio not trading. Rio just hitting fat pipes as he also takes out Marmalou. So maybe this is the start of the comeback as KingsCrew starting to believe in themselves. Felon pushing on the side here a bit. Getting shoved back by Dingo, though. Marking his territory. You can see we have a sentry gun out here from Max. Happy Cool on the snipes. Plenty of off-glassing tonight. Happy Cool holding that angle. Oh, and the Ubercharge comes out, so he's going to end up having to switch classes. We have Rio getting shoved off the point here. Happy Cool comes out as the heavy weapons guy just chews up Rio. Felon on the point, also going to go down. Moneth and Jekyll not going to be able to stand up against that heavy weapons guy. Lucrative backing up with Monster. And a chair user going to recapture with the help of his team. So 4-0 still. KingsCrew not going to be able to get the capture there. We can see in the up high view, Marmalou and company chilling just basically all the way back on ledge. Chair user a little bit more far forward while Marmalou holding down over by Cafe side. Cafe side looks to be where KingsCrew wants to head out of. So we can see Marmalou backs up a little bit here. Felon bombing in, doesn't get any kills, goes down. Moneth and Jekyll getting chased out of lower. Monster goes down here. Paul Dog gets the kill on chair user. He wants to run through lower. Is just going to be by himself, though, if he were to do so. Does run into Marmalou. Unfortunately for him, that health pack right there. Easy pickup for Marmalou. Dingo and others were trying to challenge that point while I was watching Paul Dog. Moneth and Jekyll charging forward. Doesn't get anything for his work, though. Dingo also charging forward. He gets a kill on Rio. Max banged up, but takes that arrow. That's going to put it back up to healthy status. Dingo also kind of banged up, but an arrow to him as well. And KingsCrew slowly getting rolled back. Spire is going to go to Turbine. But a slight Ubercharge advantage to Lucrative. See, they sort of want to push forward with this. They are going to get spotted out here pretty quickly. And are pretty much going to have to commit to using this. Monster choose up chair user for that. Paul Dog also good timing on that. They were able to just kind of focus the beginning of that Uber on Monster. But then Paul Dog came in nicely to soak up the rest of it. They need to get the kill on Phantom, and they do. Monster, great dodging. As Happy Cool, I believe, actually frags himself. They need to get some cap time on Spire here so they can maybe follow up on last. Get Paul Dog or somebody to just pressure the point. Yeah, no quick cap attempt. Would have been, well, here comes Monster, actually. And just him. He is going to be able to skirt away, though. Okay, now here comes Paul Dog. Trying to get pressure on Phantom. Does get some pressure, but that kind of weird tempo of like, yeah, let's go for it. Okay, let's not go for it. Kind of means that now they just have to wait. And Happy Cool, actually really good penetration here, unnoticed. All the way up to point. Doesn't get the kill on Rio. Actually doesn't even really get much damage on Rio, to be honest. Happy Cool down for 10 seconds. Jonathan, well, I mean, Uber charges are equal, so it's not really going to matter, you know, much at all, that trade. Monster could come up as an off-class here. Dingo very far forward, but is successful in scaring KingsCrew off the ledge here. Happy Cool again. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure if Felon saw him or if he just decided to take a pot shot at him. But Happy Cool has been able to get through dungeon pretty easily. Max on the engineer with the sentry gun. We've seen a diversity of sentry gun spots. I like that spot. That's fresh. As none of the kids say. Thought I heard a spy, but no spies on the board. KingsCrew trying to put a round on the board for the match here. While Turbine fairly content to kick it. Happy Cool spotted. That might not really change his odds of success, though. Dispenser going up. Making some progress. Happy Cool just going back for some ammo, I guess. It's got the soldier with them. That helps with the poke. Felon backing up. There's that teleporter. Kind of a cheeky teleporter. Definitely, once the bomb comes in, somebody might take that over to hide out. In fact, they're actually kind of just going to keep Phantom tucked. Not allow KingsCrew even a chance to see what's up. And they lose Moneth and Jekyll as well. Sort of one of the circumstances. You lose two players, that sort of ends up baiting the counter push. Dingo gets chewed up in lower here, but they are kind of forced to use this Uber charge. Not really the best. Uber charges often aren't at their full potential, but now they've completely lost it. Trying to keep some pressure on this off Uber circumstances. Trying to just keep Turbine locked in their base so that they can just build a full charge here. Excuse me. We can see, though, that Turbine do want to push from underneath a bit. Starting to wrap around, and Turbine have lost Happy Cool. It's a very interesting wrap play, but lucrative. Also, KingsCrew, I don't know, yeah, also kind of weird positioning for themselves as they pushed in, but they are going to, the end result is going to be KingsCrew with a very, very large Ubercharge advantage. Might even be able to pick up another frag or two here. No, not quite yet. Dingo kind of banged up, but does kind of get away. Just probably going to do a classic hard push from the right-hand side. Pop the Ubercharge as soon as they walk out. Moneth and Jekyll and Rio combine. Rio takes out the teleporter. Or, sorry, the sentry gun, as I meant to say. Happy Cool takes the teleporter. I hear the Widowmaker going off. That is Max. He's still shooting, so I'm assuming he's connecting. He must be out of metal now. The Widowmaker is glorious, though. That is another reason why Engineer is a, I just want to say it for just the sake of saying, a top 5 class. I don't know, that's not really true at all, but I just love Engineer. I don't know, maybe we should make that list just for the YouTube views, right? Top 5 TF2 classes. First off, I want to talk about the classes that didn't quite make the list. And then in my next video, I'll cover the top 5. That way you can stretch it out to 2 videos. Alright, Marmaloo, Happy Cool, getting some frags. A lot of players going down for the KingsCrew. And, I don't know. King better find some new advisors if he wants to get around on the board here, because chances have been slimming up. They see the stickies coming in, and everybody being like, what's the button to cycle spawns? Well, actually, you can't right now. You have to wait for the point to be captured, and Monsta suffering from that, while Paul Dog deciding to go for the hideout. He's going to hear that there's still stickies on the point, so he's going to have to be hiding out for a while here. Can still hear that there's stickies. Okay. And Dingo got him. So, there you go. Could have cycled spawns. Could have been somebody. Instead, still dead for another 5 seconds. As Red could push in here. And indeed they do. Max running in. And gets the kill on Monster. Felon dead as well. Paul Dog's out. Monathan Jekyll in trouble. Fighting a scout medic by his lonesome. Paul Dog with the medic. But Lucrative dead. Paul Dog dead. And it is a 5-0 for Bring Back Turbo Deathmatch. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the conclusion of our second cast tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. I had a good time. And unfortunately, KingsCrew suffering another defeat tonight. That takes them to 0-2. The double plus good match was a fun one to watch, but unfortunately they also a loser tonight. So did not do a good job with the picks there. Sorry. I try to pick winners, but that's just how it goes. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my stomach is rumbling. I'm gonna go get some food. Still working on stuff to get that those Cooking with eXtv videos rolling. Stay tuned for those, and like, subscribe, share, all that sort of stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Going to be doing some more live streaming tonight, probably on my Twitch. Also been doing some more live streaming on the YouTubes. Just kind of working on improving all of that. And thanks again to everybody who tuned in tonight. Appreciate the viewership. Thanks so much. I'm eXtv, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out!